Oh, I would say I'm very honored to be a player under him. Done a great job to earn it. So, hats off to him. He does a great job of facilitating his team and the offense. So, he's hired a great staff to help him keep the season going. So, congrats to him. And I'm pretty sure he's looked past it now. He's ready for Penn State.
How much hunger is there to get back and prove the last time you were there was a fluke?
I would say we're definitely happy to get back there and definitely reinstate why we belong and not feed off of the last time we were there. So we just want to give people a different image of who the Wisconsin Badgers are in a championship environment. So we're working to get back and really have a different outcome as opposed to 2 years ago.
Troy, do you feel you need to prove yourself? You said why we belong.
Yeah, I think everybody wants to prove themselves, and not just me, but everybody on the front line, just everybody who's on the field, just willing to make a name for themselves on the big stage. And personally, I want to do the same as well. So, why not? Big games call for big time players. So, I'm willing to step up and put this team in a great position, along with the senior captains Daria and Vince. So they're working and willing to do anything.
You think you'll see more Penn State fans or Wisconsin fans?
I'm pretty sure we're going to travel heavy, and who knows? I don't know how much Penn State's going to travel, but we really don't need a crowd. We're just going to play our game.
You mentioned that during the bye you watched some Saquon Barkley film.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him, and do you look at this as one of those challenges where?
Yeah, I see a lot of similarities between me and him, and very decisive within his runs, and he just knows what he's doing once he steps out there. So he has his mind already made up, very shifty and patient. So I think me and him share those same characteristics, and I'm pretty sure going head to head, we're going to try to have the most production out of each one of us. So it's going to be a battle, but I'm always up for a challenge. So this will be a fun time, and to actually meet him will be pretty cool.
So taking a look at Penn State on tape and defense, what do you see and how you prepare to attack that this week?
I see a lot of guys that have a very complex defense and run a lot of different schemes. It's kind of hard to pick up, but this is why we practice. So 11 is definitely one of the true leaders on that defensive side, and you got 2 on the back end who has all their tackles. So they're doing a great job of making sure everybody stays on the same beat. So I can expect a hard game out of that defense.
How important is getting off to a stronger start than you did last week?
Definitely going to be important, and I think we want to pride ourselves on that. Right out the gate, whether it's on special teams or just getting the first offensive rep. If the defense gets it, and they just want to make the biggest impact possible. So, if anything, just make the play positive and keep rolling.
Does Coach Chris have a message each week, and if so, what is the message this week?
It's pretty consistent, and I'm pretty sure you guys heard it. This is not to say it's just another game on the schedule, but it's the most important game on the schedule because it's the next one. So, his same message is you got to take every team the same. Can't take any team lightly, and this is another grand opportunity to really show who we are.
Do you remember from last time you played Penn State?
I haven't played against them, and when they were here, that was my freshman year, so it's kind of a blur, and I just know we lost, and just ready for another matchup to try to flip that around.
I think the 2014 game still bugs some guys.
I don't think so, because I think majority of the people who are here now really didn't play much in that game, so I think they're willing to make their own pathway as to how they're going to end this 2016 season. So as far as 2 years ago, majority of those people left, so we're willing to write our own story here at Indianapolis.
On the jet sweep, how much does that open that offense? I know the inside zone run, but how much does that jet sweep open up that offense for you guys?
Yeah, Jazz done a great job of making nothing out of something. He's very true to his jet sweep. Call it the Jazz sweep. So Jazz is really sticking to it, and it really opens up, spreads out the offense, and whether it's a phony or it's going to be given to Jazz, it keeps defense on their toes, and they really honor it because Jazz has been such an impact to this offense that he gains a lot of yards on each carry.
When it comes to you've run that too, though.
Yeah.
What's your perception? Obviously, being in the backfield is different from being out in the slot and then rushing that way.
I think you have a slight advantage when you're already on the go, just moving and coming in motion and just getting the ball and just reading your blocks. So I think Jazz is very decisive within his cuts. He knows what he's going to do once he gets it. And if you see him in practice, he takes every handoff as if it's going to be his last. So I don't think anything less of Jazz once he gets that handoff. I think he's going big.
Kurt, how much has this offense developed since the Ohio State game? That's when we saw the jet sweep really years apart. I think came in, had a couple series the next game, little tweaks here and there. It seems like how much is
I think we developed more as a team, became more as one, and a lot of guys have just grown to know everyone's tendencies and how everyone works around one another. So if everybody does their 111, it makes everybody else's job easier. So we're not asking anybody to do anything they're not used to doing. So that we just want to put everybody at ease, and I think everybody's has bonded much stronger and just had the family role. We're not going to let anyone down.
it more diverse